Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. It's Tuesday evening, which of course could only mean one thing. It is Marquee Matchups, and as you can see on screen, EA have gone with some pretty nice looking graphics on today's little image. It's nice and colourful. I do like the look of that. So, if you haven't already seen today's first video, highly recommend going and check that out. I'll leave a card in the top right corner. It was a 3-tier squad builder with Brazil. We managed to use players like, I don't know, Neymar, Ronaldinho, to name a couple. So it's a pretty good video in my opinion. Check it out. So moving on into today's marquee matchups then, there are of course 4 challenges. The first one is Liverpool-Chelsea. Next up we have Spartak Moscow versus Zenit St. Petersburg. Then we have Valencia versus Barcelona and AS Monaco versus Paris Saint-Germain. So I will just literally start in the top corner and work my way around. For this particular challenge, you're going to need 1 Chelsea player and 1 Liverpool player at a minimum, and you're going to need at least 3 Prem players. Overall team rating needs to be like 77, and you can only, you could get away with only having 80 chemistry if you wanted, which of course is, you know, like really low, so they're letting you off there. So what you've seen that I've done here is, well, I've used Danny Drinkwater and Danny Ings, the 2 Dannys. Why not, right? I've gone for them for the 2 players from their respective clubs. And then I have 4 Prem players in total. I guess, you know, I could probably do like that and then put someone here that is from the Bundesliga. But obviously I need to get enough of a, does he work? Or Latza, does Latza work? Yeah, that would work. So just to minimize the amount of Prem players you're using. The rest of the squad then is literally just German Bundesliga, or just Bundesliga players. There's a couple of Argentines from the Bundesliga here. But just like players that get strong links to each other to make sure we got chem. But again, like you would have no issues whatsoever literally getting soft links everywhere, because you only need 80 chem overall. So that's what I've done today, because the Bundesliga is not a league that is focused on in marquee matchups for this particular week. I think they might be my go-to filler players for the rest of this particular video. So use whatever you've got in your club, but I seem to have a lot of Bundesliga players that I'm happy to get rid of. So that is going to get us a gold players pack, which I'm not sure what that's actually worth, because it's not a rare gold players pack, which would be a 50k. I don't know. And then moving on to Spartak versus Zenit. This is a Russian league matchup. And, well, once again, you're going to notice that I've got some more Bundesliga players in the squad. So we'll talk through the requirements then. You're going to need a minimum of 3 players from either club, Spartak Moscow or Zenit. So as you'll see, my right mid, my right centre midfielder is actually in a DM spot. And then my only striker in this particular squad is the other 3 players. You do need 6 players from the Russian league, so I thought, okay, how am I going to end this one up? Well, I'm just going to put a Russian player here from the Russian league, a Russian player here, and a Russian player here. But again, just take a look at that chemistry. Overall, you only need 80, so they could literally be like out of position players that aren't actually Russian, just play in that league. Just do whatever you've got in your club. You know, you might have 2 centre-backs and a goalkeeper from those respective clubs. If that's the case, build the Russian league part here, and then the rest of the team can be like from the Bundesliga or whatever league you're actually going to go for. But as you can see, yeah, I have just used like a German back 4 and then a Bundesliga keeper that isn't German. Because I've used German Bundesliga players in like 3 out of the 4 challenges here today, I wanted to make sure that I didn't use the same one over and over again. So luckily, I think I haven't, but we might come across that problem in a minute. But yeah, 78 overall rating on this one. So once again, it's looking like an all gold team with a couple of higher rated players. Like if you stick the odd 80 rated player in and the odd 79 rated player in, then you can of course afford to use a couple of 76s along the way, which is obviously relatively cheap. So moving on, that one is, well, that's halfway there. Let's go on to the La Liga matchup then, which is, of course, is Valencia versus Barcelona. You're going to need 1 player from each of those 2 teams, and you're going to need 6 minimum players from La Liga. 75 overall rating, so that's proper low. That's just not high at all. And then 90 chemistry, so they bumped the chem up, but they've lowered the rating on this one. You're probably going to easily get away with using, let's say, silvers or bronzes in certain categories. But what I would say is, like, my filler players in this particular one, well, no, we'll get to them in a minute. My Valencia player is my right back, Montoya. My Barca player is Vermaelen, my right centre back. And then I've just made sure that these guys get chemistry, and my right mid is definitely going to be on 7 chem because he's got 2 dead links there. I didn't want to put like a perfect link to him because of course that means I'd use another Valencia player, which is just unnecessary. And then for my filler players, I used Italians, like low-rated Italians from the Serie A, because again, Serie A is not one that's been picked for this week's marquee matchup. So I noticed that my overall rating is 76 when it only needs to be 75. So let's, for instance, try and move this rare player here. What have we got in the Calcio A that I could just fit in? Dodo. Would Dodo work? I would still get 76 overall rating. I just feel like a player like that is actually worth more than the rare player that I've used, simply because at some point in time the odd like league SBC or something will come out, like any of these guys. I'm just going to stick with it. I fear putting silver players in, especially like the non-rare ones in the fullbacks or the winger positions, because if a league SBC comes out for Serie A and those players go up in price to like 10k because they're so rare, I'm going to be kicking myself. Whereas this 76 rated rare gold item is going to be pretty common and probably discard price, right? So I'm happy to just use him today. I was just trying to find an example. Unfortunately, I couldn't do so. So we're going to get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack for this one. I think we get a Prime Electrum one for the one before. And then moving on, we're going to get ourselves a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack for Monaco versus PSG. Now, what you'll notice once again is that I've used as little players from the chosen league as possible. You need at least 3 players from either club. I have chosen 3 Monaco players. I've got, 3 Monaco players there, just because they were non-rare, relatively low rated, and I figured, you know what, I'd rather use them over anyone else. I mean, is there another Monaco centre-back that I've got that isn't this guy? Because I feel like he's normally quite expensive. Have I got another? No, I don't. All right, so we're gonna leave that one as it is. But yeah, 3 Monaco players completes that, and then, well, you need 4 players from the same league, a max of 4. So I've just split this one. I've gone for a goalkeeper just to get chemistry there, of course, to the French league players, and he is one of my rare players. You're going to need at least 2 rare players in this one, and then like the other challenges we've done, both Bundesliga and Calcio A players are just not required this week. So I've gone Calcio A up the right hand side, non-rare golds, low rated, and then same with the Bundesliga. However, I've just stuck another rare in there because that is the requirement. So there's no overall requirement for this one, but you know, just try and use the lower rated golds if you can. You do need exactly gold players though. That, I guess that's the rating requirement, is you need at least the 75 rated golds and 2 rares. So Jumbo Premium Gold Pack for that, and of course it will complete our marquee matchups today. Like I said earlier, I actually really like the look of that. Green and blue, it looks good together. We get a Premium Gold Players Pack, so a 25k pack today. So I don't know, let's just take a little look in store. What are we actually going to get here? Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, Gold Players Pack, Premium Gold Players Pack, and a Prime Electrum Players Pack. Okay, I'm literally just going to open them in order because I don't know which ones are best, and I imagine the ones at the end are slightly better. We don't get boards on the first pull. We're going to get 2 rares though. My objective is always to just get boards. Right back, Liverpool, Nathaniel Klein. I've met him in real life. I've played a game of FIFA against him. The more you know, right? I love my job. I've met a few footballers through doing this job, and it's actually sick. Jermaine Defoe is the other one. Unfortunately, not a Path to Glory. Oh no, that was only an SBC, wasn't it? The Path to Glory. We do get a Hunter Chemistry style, so that's great. And actually some non-rares, which will definitely sell, but I won't waste your time with that. Hunter Chem style will definitely sell as well, and I will get rid of the rest. I probably could have sold that Liverpool kit though. Our mission to get board pools today moves on to our second pack here. We're not successful again, and we only get 1 rare, which is going to be, I don't know this guy's name, Inui. Just like, that's not a great pull, is it, from a 15k pack? Mbolo and a Bundesliga goalkeeper, Backbone. I don't know, just definitely not the greatest of packs there. I can stick these guys onto the transfer list, get rid of the rest, and move on. So, gold players pack. So there's 12 items, 10 of which are gold, and only 1's rare. We don't get the boards, and we do get the 1 rare is gold though, thank God. Well, I guess, are all of the players gold? I can't remember what I just said. That's not a great player to get in the pack, is it really? Yeah, nothing to write home about so far. It all comes down to the final 2 packs then. Lots of dupes as well today. Alright, Damn it. That's not good. I want something to shout about. Something to scream about. Premium Gold Players Pack then. What are we going to get? Come on. Board pool, please. No. What? This is abysmal. At least be Martial or something. Ronaldo. Oh, obviously not. Guerrero. 81 rated. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, he's an alright player to get in a pack, but really? Come on. We could do better than this. It all comes down to the final pack. I'm going to upload this no matter what, because you guys have told me that you just want to know the routes and stuff, so the packs are just an extra. Prime Electrum Players Pack then. Is this a good one or is this a bad one? Give me something sick. We don't even get the lights down the side for that. My God, guys. It's not been good today. Marquee Matchups has probably just broken even for us. And maybe even, like, we've not even profited. Like, obviously, it hasn't cost me anything because, well, you know, I had everything in my club. But the players do have a value. So the good thing is, of course, we get these like silver players and whatnot. And at some point in time, they'll be worth a little bit, no doubt, for League SBCs. But these guys can go away. That has been the Marquee Matchups today, guys. I hope your packs are way better than mine, because mine definitely didn't stand out as being anything decent. Smash a like on the video if you found it useful or if you've enjoyed. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.